Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's contribution towards women empowerment. We all know Dr. B.R. Ambedkar as the chief architect of Indian Constitution and the champion of human rights in India. But many of us do not know that he was the liberator of women and his significant contributions to women's rights and empowerment in both pre- and post-independent India, advocating for equal rights and women dignity in the society. The Rise and Fall of the Hindu Women is one of Ambedkar's several works that critically investigate the plight of Indian women, advocating for their equality and highlighting the need for social reforms. Ambedkar argues that in pre-Manusmriti times, Hindu women enjoyed a respectable status with equality in education, divorce, remarriage and economic independence. The deterioration of women's status is attributed to the influence of Manusmriti, which imposed severe restrictions on women, portraying them as untrustworthy and needing constant male protection. In his study, he described how women were treated brutally by the way of sati, enforced widowhood and child marriages just to maintain strict endogamy, and thereby they even lost their basic human rights. Addressing in a women conference, he said, "I measure the progress of a community by the degree of progress which women have achieved." Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, as the first law minister, not only emphasized but strongly advocated for universal franchise, because of which women in India got the right to vote and contest in the electoral politics. In 1942, being a Labour minister in the British government, he introduced Maternity Benefit Bill, which demanded equal pay and equal rights for women workers, and ensured that the question of maternity leave for women was brought up and they were protected under labour laws. He was the first to raise his voice against the unequal treatment of women in the factories and other workplaces. He was instrumental in reducing working hours from 12 to 8 and improving working conditions for women. He introduced the Hindu Code Bill in the Parliament and highlighted the issues about women's property right, because of which women got the right to claim for divorce, remarriage, maintenance, adopt a child and inherit ancestral property. He was a strong believer of the reproductive rights of women and urged them to make their own choices about conception. Dr. Ambedkar said women empowerment is a multi-dimensional process. It is a process in which women had a greater share of control over resources, materials, intellect like knowledge, information, ideas and financial resources like access to money, and control over decision making at home, community, society and nation at large. He felt that education is the only powerful tool which could withhold all women from shackles and bondages of the society. It would be only through education that women cater a great deal of confidence and give them the strength to fight and oppose all the humiliations which they had undergone. He strongly believed the democratic ideas of liberty, equality and fraternity.